power on this one. We will wait, we will get the IP here. We need to type that IP in the browser. No worries, if we do in the packet tracer, that is also enough. But if you want to do in the EV, ENG or GNS3 or CML, that is up to you. So I am showing you in the both, but you can do only in one also, that is sufficient if you do in packet tracer also. So this is IP we need to type here. I will write here 192.168.45.142. So here you can see I will get this. Click advanced and click proceed. Here whatever the username we design at the time of installation, we will use that one. Okay, and I am here inside. I will create new lab. I will give here the nodes. I will take two switches. One is here, one is here. I will make this down here. I will change the name here. I will select here and change the name. I will give here SW1. Okay, I will put SW1 here and I will put here the another one. This one I will select. I will write here SW2. So these are the two switch. I will power on the switch both the side and I can connect the cable. I can click add a link. I am adding the link. I will add more link. Okay, you can add more up to, we can add up to 8 also, but anyhow let me add 4 or up to us how many links, but they will support up to 8. Okay, they will support up to 8. We can add up to 8. Okay, so what we can do here, I can this is the interface. Okay, E0 by 0, 0 by 1, 0 by 2, 0 by 3. Here I will take the CLI. So console I will take off the switch 1. I will take the console here also switch 1, and we need to do the configuration here. We need to do the configuration here. So configuration is simple. What we can do here. Okay, 1 minute, someone is calling me. No problem, we can continue. Okay, so now what I will do here, in this switch we need to do the configuration. I will move this. This is the switch 1. So enable config T, host name SW1, interface. I will use the same interface. I will not configure trunk. Let's configure trunk later. We can do that way also. I will write interface range E0 by 0 dash 3. Okay, I selected the multiple interface. I can write here channel protocol LACP. Okay, then channel group and press question mark here. You can create here up to 1 to 48 group. In packet tracer they are giving up to 1 to 6, but here you have more option. But anyhow I will create one group, one only. Mode is active. Okay, I configure here port channel. I will go here. I will do the same thing there. But before that one, we can see here I will write show EtherChannel summary. Show EtherChannel summary. You can see here we configure here, but only this side we configure. Here we did not configure. So you are getting here the DON D. D means this is DON, and we are using the LACP, and you can see here S. S means suspended. You are getting this S because you configure only this side. You did not configure here this side. So you can see here I am getting the S means suspended. Okay, that port is suspended. So you need to configure other side so it will start working. And what else we can check here? We can check like show. We can verify also some more thing. I can write show interface status. Okay, and press enter. We can see here show interface status. We can write, let me press enter. It is showing that one, or show interface status. here what commands is supporting. Let me see. This one. Okay, so now let me put here this command. I can paste here. Okay, something go wrong here. Let me paste again. Show interface status. Okay, see here when I write here show interface status, you can see here these are the suspended. E0 by 0, E0 by 1, E0 by 2, E0 by 3. Means this one is suspended because one side we configured the ether channel, other side we did not configure. So they will start sending the hello messages here, but no one is replying. So that's why it is suspended here. And one more thing also, for troubleshooting purpose we can use one command also, like we can write show LACP1 count, because we are using the group 1. Show LACP, here we need to type the channel, we configure 1, right? And here we can write count and we can press enter. And this is also very important command for troubleshooting purpose. We can write show LACP and 1. Why I am using 1? Because I configure LACP by using group 1. That's why I am writing 1 here. And counts. So here I can see this is a LACP PDU. Okay, means LACP hello messages we are sending. This is our local switch. I am inside this switch 1. So we are sending how many? Here I send 12, 11, 11, 11. But here how many I receive? I did not receive anything. So by seeing this one, I can say the team who is configuring the opposite side, they did not configure, because still I am not receiving any messages from there. Only I am sending here. So by seeing this one, I can say I am sending, but I am not receiving. So this one also we can use for troubleshooting purpose. So if another guys or maybe server team is configuring here the ether channel to the server NIC card, we can say that still it is not configured. I can see here we don't have any traffic and any messages receiving. That is LACP PDU we are not receiving. We are sending only, but we are not receiving. So they can check and they can show us, means they can check and they can update us, because here by seeing this one clearly we can say we are sending but we are not receiving. So we can say issue is not from our side, issue is from the opposite side. Issue is from the opposite side, we can say. Now what we can do, the other thing, we can go like we can configure the other side also. If you want to do some more commands also, we can write example show interface. Which interface example I want to check, any interface I can write E0 by 0, because I am having E0 by 0 here. Then include rate, I can write like pipe include rate. I can write this just to check, like from 5 minutes how many input we have, how many output we have, but nothing, because still we did not configure and nothing data is sent. How they are doing the load balancing, from which link how much traffic is going and coming. To check that one, we can write show interface E0 by 0 include rate. So we can see here like from last 5 minutes what is input rate, what is output rate for this interface. But here because we are not sending any traffic, that's why you are not getting any 0 packets, 0 bits of data. Anyhow, let me go here and we will configure here also. So what I will do here, I will go here, I will configure here, I will go in the global configuration mode, I will change the name as a SW2. Then I will write here interface range E0 by 0. Then I will write here channel protocol, I am using LACP, channel group, we can use anything, I am using 1, and mode active I am using. Okay, ether channel form here also. If you want to check, you can write show ether channel summary, show ether channel ether channel summary, and you can see here now it is not suspended. You can see P of 01, this all become 1, and here you can see LACP and it is showing you only one interface. We selected group, right? Okay, because I taken only one interface, that's why it is showing only one. I need to select this all. So what I will do here, I will exit here, I will write interface range E0 by 0 and then last one is 3. Okay, now I can do the configuration again. I can write channel protocol LACP and channel group 1 mode active. I can exit, I can write here show EtherChannel summary. So if you see here, now you have, this is a logical interface we configure by using LACP, and these are the 4 ports we have in that one, and you can see capital P here. Capital P means you can see here bundle in port channel. So it is bundle in port channel, means working perfectly here, no issue. Capital U means in use. If you have issue, it will be down, like before you have here down. Before when we check here, somewhere you have down, right? Here when we check, you have down also here, but now it is will be, if you check now, if I write here show EtherChannel summary, it is not down. It is capital S means it is layer 2 EtherChannel. You have U means in use. This is LACP, and this 4 port we have. Which protocol we use? We use LACP, and this 4 port we mix, means multiple physical interface now become one logical interface, and here inside PP is port in bundle. And also what you can do here, here or here you can check now, because before it is suspended. Now if you write show interface status status, you can see here before it is showing suspended, but now it is connected because we configure. These are the 3 this is the 4 physical interface, this is one logical interface, this one. And here I did not configure the trunk, all are in the VLAN 1 only, whatever I have. Now if you want, we can do also that one, like here if you see show EtherChannel summary, here also okay, this one, and we can write show interface status. You can see here all are connected, nothing is suspended, all are in the VLAN 1. So what we can do here, you can see this is the port channel, so I can configure the trunk inside the port channel. So I can write interface port channel, this is 1, or you can write like this also, P of 01 also you can write, or you can write this way also. Example, I can write like that. Let me put here whatever this one, I can put like this. Okay, I press enter, I go inside that one, and now I can configure the trunk. Switch port trunk encapsulation .1q, switch port mode trunk. After that also we can configure, before also we can configure, after also we can configure. So I can write here show interface status, and you can see here now it is trunk, before it is not trunk. And if you write like show run, you can see here this one I did not configure individually trunk. Here you can see only I configure here as a trunk, here automatically it become trunk, because I do in the port channel, so automatically individual interface also it configure trunk. Okay, same thing we can do, but automatically here also it will become, because of the DTP. We can write show run, and we can check here, we can write here show EtherChannel, and here let me make trunk here also, because here it did not become, and show IP interface brief we can write, and we can see this is a interface, logical interface. So we can use this interface, or we can use the other one, like we can do interface, I can put this one, or I can put P of 01, whatever we have, like this P of 0 also we can put. Okay, P of 0. So we can put P of 0 also here. So what we can see, where we have P of 0, if you see, because when we write like let me show you what I mean, do show spanning tree, here this way also we can write, or we can write this way also, what the one, this one also, our wish port channel 1 also we can write, or we can write P of 01 also, our wish. So I can write like this, P of 1. Okay, then switch port trunk encapsulation dot 1Q, switch port mode trunk. So I configure trunk. So before, what we are doing, we are taking the interface, first we are making trunk, then we are configuring the port channel. Now in this lab, first we make the port channel, then we configure the trunk. And we can write show EtherChannel summary, and we can see here you have the P of 01, S means capital S means layer 2, and U means in use, and we use the LACP, and all are having PP only. And if you want to check, you can write show IP interface brief. You can see here, this is a new EtherChannel, this is a new port channel we have, means logical interface. And if you write show spanning tree, you can see spanning tree is having only one port, not this all four here, this one, and it is not blocking. Okay, and what else we can say, we can write show interface status. So you can see all are trunk here. And if you want show LACP, show LACP1, I can put cons just to check. And here you can see when I write show LACP1 cont, you can see how many I sent. I sent 29, I received 29. LACP PDU. So traffic is going and coming, means from here to here it is going, and here to here it is coming, both the side. So LACP is working perfectly, both the side we have. So if you are not receiving here, means something wrong with the opposite end who is not sending. You are sending because you are inside the switch 2, so you can say switch 2 is sending the traffic. You can see LACP PDU you are sending, but the other guy is not sending, who is opposite to you, where you configure EtherChannel, and you are not receiving, but you are receiving and you are sending, both thing you are doing. So we can say EtherChannel is working perfectly. And what else we can do, comments, I think this is enough. Okay, and if you want to check, you can write show interface, any interface, and include rate, just to check the traffic also, but we are not sending any traffic, so we can write also like this. Let me check, include rate. And here, because I am not sending, because if we have any PC, if we are pinging from this side to this side, then you will have more here packets, but now we are not sending anything, so we cannot say any traffic. Okay, so with this one we finish the LACP lab here. LACP, we configure this same lab in the packet tracer, and also we configure the same lab in the CISCO modeling lab, because CISCO make this lab free, up to 5 devices we can use. If you want to use 6 devices, means same time more than 5 devices if you want to run, then we need to buy the license. If you want to use up to 5 devices, then you can power on 5 devices and you can do the lab free of cost. Just we need to install this. Okay, so let me stop.